things out. Hopefully this is not going to be fragmented. Angels of light and love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages. My freaking cute beret that I dug out of the archive. You know, just do your thing. You do a wonderful job, but this time we're going to do it with the beret and on Authorizing Officer Tuesday. Fan-freaking-tastic. I'm gonna bring it back. I mean, I did have my hair down, but then I had to be very careful because, you know, shit happens in the occultist realm when you leave remnants. But, thankfully I'm blessed to know what to do with my remnants. even the ones that, like, I don't collect. Sometimes we don't know what's gonna happen. Sometimes we never know what's gonna happen. Or how did I say this? Some conflicting behavior, let me tell you. This is what showed up for me. Again, the 10 of Pentacles, except in reversal. So this is wonderful. You know why? This is what Spirit told me, like, on my lunch hour to like invest in, like what to focus on, like how people see me. And this is freaking wonderful, because this is not just seeded with like the utmost abundance, but it also means, may I remind you, but what it looks like visually, it's like a rocket ship. So all the seeds that I have planted, each one are going to skyrocket to the top. So that's wonderful. It's out of this world is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm here for. So this is wonderful. You never know what's gonna happen. Sometimes, anyway. And let me tell you, you know, sometimes this like divination thing has gone a little too far. You know why? Because like after work, I was just like, you know, it's just one of those days. Especially like when you know what's going on. Come on, my cream crew, you know exactly what's going on. And it's like, where do I even start? Is it a waste of breath? I don't freaking know. But I started asking Spirit, like, is it okay if I get something to eat? Like, if I just go out and buy it, or should I make it? Like, you just tell me, is it okay? Because I really feel like pokey right now. I don't know why I feel like raw fish, but I really, 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 really feel like it. Is it okay? Is it okay? I'll ditch the coffee. I made my coffee this morning. So, is it okay? I started pulling cards. It was like so confusing. It wasn't straightforward. It was just like, come on. You're at your comeback, and you shouldn't be asking like these trivia, like these like 10 questions, okay? Just have your freaking stuff, and if you made an error, then, you know, we'll let you know, but I don't think it's being frivolous. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be better than okay is awesome. It already is, okay? Give me a second. Authorizing Officer Tuesdays. Save it, darling. So anyway, I'm doing all right with my life, you know? Oh, shit. So let me tell you. Remember I told you that girl was like, it's just a classy thing to do. So embarrassing. I'm going to be the good kid. Out of all the days she showed up to work, she finally didn't come in flip-flops. Whoa, what? And no mini skirt? What? And her tats covered? What? I'm telling you, sometimes you do know. Sometimes you see when people like respond that quickly, you know. You know who's tuned in and who's trying to pretend like they're not tuned in. Anyway, I thought it was funny. Life is funny. It's entertaining. Anyway, just thought I would mention it. What an honorable mention, this discovery. And, okay, I told you how my, this girl, I asked her for time off. And she approved, the two others almost instantaneously. One was like short length and one was like a long length one. It was like a lot there. And she approved both, but then she waited till 5:30 the day of that I requested off. And she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope everything's okay. Like, it's good, you know. Let me know if you need some other time off." So I waited for a bit. And I requested this Friday, just a couple hours off, and in exchange for basically what's owed back to me, which is, you know, some time from doing the vendor Christmas shopping. Last minute, but I did it. Yeah, took some time, so it's just like time that's owed back to me. She didn't respond to those, but she responded to the other stuff that because I made some errors today, but let me tell you, those errors didn't come out of like my bullshit. Do you know how many times my lips were twitching? That came from her. She was doing some chanting, some like undercover bullshit, in order for me to make mistakes, because I don't normally make mistakes like that. But so anyway, she's gonna get what's coming to her, let me tell you. Because she was adamant about making sure that she had, what do you call it? Basically an alibi in order to get irritated with me or upset with me. And it was like, so she paid attention like instantaneously. Like, I know she gets my emails. I know she gets my contacts. But again, high school, whatever. Because everything was so conflicting. It was insane. So what happened? There were times where she would linger around and pretend like there was no time for, or like, that there was time to dilly-dally, looking for, what, a red pen? How do we not have a red pencil? I didn't know we had red pencils. I didn't know red pencils existed, but she was not open to, using the red color pencil that we have there. She wanted a red pencil. So I was like, okay, motherfucker, we don't have one, but I can order one. And then next up was a sharpener. She was so willing to waste so much time looking for a sharpener and waiting for me to find, like, just watch me look. So I know she was doing some kind of spell work. Whatever, you know. She's just racking up the bill, you know. But it's so crazy. The girl with the miniskirt, though, and the big girl with the miniskirt and her tat showing and flip flops and all of that. It's insane to me. It's just insane. I don't know what to say about it. I forgot. There was something else that I was gonna say, but it's insane how many times, it was like over a dozen times, that my lips were twitching. Like, I had to like unbind it. But I don't know what the deal is. I just the funniest thing, though, in hindsight, was that I realized that the guys wanted to stay completely out of it. It was like tumbleweeds. When it came to any males in the picture, they did not want a piece of this shit. Like, It was almost like every female involved was like on the rag, basically. That's how they treated it. It was insane. I don't understand. They just don't want to get involved in that bullshit. They don't. It's funny. You know what I mean. I thought it was hilarious. I give accolades to you, though. I would have probably done the same. Authorizing officer to say, what do you want to say, Archangel Michael? Queen of Wands in reverse. Can you elaborate on that? Okay, number one, when you know that there's misused magic, and you're not equally, but you're also a practitioner, what you do is when you realize that there's factual data that someone is not going to reciprocate, you hold your power to yourself. That's what you gotta do. So there's two meanings there, but I'm gonna leave it open-ended. Archangel Michael, is there anything else you want to say about the Queen of Wands in reverse? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got one pinky here, and then, oh my, no. I'm gonna have to go digging. Okay, 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, something very obvious here, but like, dude, come on, give me a second. Now I have to search. How am I gonna do it? Give me a second. It's in there. 12:23 on the timer. Anyway, did I get all of it? No, but that's some of it. Let me see what else. Can I get the cord to coerce it towards me? Come hither. And then there's one more. I can see you. Excuse my shiz. Now I'm gonna dig. Hold on. Oh, hello. Give me a second. It's easy. I can do it. Easy peasy. I did it. Okay. So there are 2 more cards. I feel like there's one more. I'm gonna find you. Okay. So those 3 were, I don't know how many cards. Okay. So we got the Moon card in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Earth, or 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and 6 of Cups. And then the other set was here. 3 of Swords in reverse, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse, the Emperor, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I knew that this was going to be a clear division of like 2 parties. So things are being, how do I say it? There's a clear difference between that cup and the other cup and that cup and the other cup, whatever. But there's a clear difference. There's a clear difference, okay? Yeah, it's insight in reverse, okay? Very distinguishable. So, let me see. This is the part that I don't understand as easily, though. Because I know the other energy is mine. But here, the Moon card in reverse. This is a takeover. You know, like, this is combined energy where, this is why the guys didn't want to be part of this, like, get involved, because it's like chicken head coop stuff, you know what I mean? So, so it's like, people are in for their own fulfillment. We have 4 of Cups and 6 of Cups back to back. It's a combination to say 10 of Cups. This is like their happiness. This is their kicks and giggles. And, bottom line, they're kind of like, they have this kinship energy, but it's not to say that they're favorable. They're just on the same side, but they're both like jaded type of energies. That's the 4 of Cups. Oh, hi, Tune Him. Oh, yeah. Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, so that's the 10 of Cups. So we have the 2 of Pentacles here where they're balancing out their realms of happiness. Like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. And everything looks good on the surface because we've got a good alibi. We've got, like, we're saving face. We've got each other covered, basically. And it's a common goal type of thing. Even though what their aims are like unfavorable. They're just like, look up what the 4 of Cups means, basically. It's just, it's jaded. It's like, it's a disgrace to your day-to-day. And so the 2 front cards are like the harvesting, but right behind it is a card of lies. But it's also like the most positive sense in that is setting intentions. But it's all a front. Basically, what this is saying is all a front. The Queen of Wands in reverse, it's misused magic. It's a duo. It's a team effort in fucking around. That's what it is. It's like, you get paid to fuck around? Holy smokes. That's probably why I disengaged with, like, with having to tend to this girl and her BS. It's like, I knew that I couldn't really put my absolute heart into what I was doing for the day because she was involved. And I know I'm not supposed to we're never supposed to let people affect our inputs, but at the same time, you also have to wager, like, at a certain point, if it's giving too much, you know, if you're if your intention is set to give to the highest degree, but you know that you're working with energies that are desiring to see a fumble, like a hockey fight, you know, like some kind of the intention to brawl and disrupt. It's like it would be a shame to waste that that good of an investment towards, you know, someone who is not carrying their own weight. 100%, that's what they're saying. It's irresponsible magic. So anyway, on my side, there's no heartbreak. I don't feel bad about this. Dropping the load, just not interested in carrying that weight. You know what I'm hearing? Carry that weight. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. The Beatles. But anyway, my ships are in. It's undeniable. Spirit basically hauled that in. That's the 3 of Wands in reversal, and Spirit right there, the Emperor. It's like big boss energy. Like, if you're an atheist, if you like are just into hard logic and no religion or whatever, this is big boss energy that have hauled in the ships, basically. They're like, Tina, are you gonna get docked on? Because right behind it is like, I'm gonna save you from this mess. 3 of Pentacles in reverse and 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Do you know what that means? This is like a disintegration, a dissolution, basically, a what is it? Deconstruction of the work atmosphere. And like not being so hands-on about it. Like, let it crumble. Let that shit crumble, and let's see whose hands are, you know, who's super involved in all of that destruction. Like, I'd rather not. And basically that's a harvesting on my own. That's Seven of Pentacles in reverse combined energy. So while they're focused on fulfilling their own means of happiness of the combined Ten of Cups, the 4 and the 6, I've got my own, you know, mathematical, alchemical ways of handling like the pentacle energy. What actually matters, like what are you bringing to the table? So it's this concept, like it doesn't matter if, how do I say it, whether it's me or somebody else, this is what's right in this situation. So that's the Queen of Wands in reversal for me, being objective to the situation. Like, okay, you guys want to do all of this and do all of that. But that's what happened for me today. It was weird. Oh, you don't have a religion? How freaking weird is that, you know? How do you feel about my divinations? And like, I just find it so strange that you're here. But I'm supposed to this is cool. What brings you here today? You love tarot? Do you do your own tarot? You don't have any cards, but you're gonna buy some? Have you practiced reading them? Like, if you visit these things a lot, do you try to read along? I mean, for me, it's helpful. It's most helpful to have something tangible. Pick a card. Yeah, I did like a dozen of them today. Like an audiobook. I used like 80% of my data. But, but, yeah, that's what I did. The Magician card. You resonate with the Magician card. I forget. Did I ask you if you're a female or male? Like, how do you identify yourself? I'm so old-fashioned. Like, seriously, I that's how I recognize people. This is, I'm gonna break out of it. Are you in the US? Okay, so you're old-fashioned too. Okay, so you're an old-fashioned atheist that likes tarot. And is soon to... How'd you get introduced to it? If you don't mind me asking. It's Authorizing Officer Tuesday. Let's got a bit here. Oh, it's a Strength card. This is fantastic. This is strengthening your pillars. This is basically embracing everyone that that we erect. So we're very involved in the process of not just delivery but positioning. So that's what I'm saying right here. Oh, so this is not just laying foundations, but being very strategic in where they're laid. I like it with a story time we did. You remember seeing a tarot video online? Oh, you said you're in the U.S. Maybe I can mail you some of my duplicates so you don't have to spend any cash. Anything else for Authorizing Officer Tuesday? Archangel Michael, what do you want to say with the story time? We can't forget about the story time. Eight of Pentacles in reverse and Ace of Swords. This is good. Of course. Of course, I've been holding them aside, and I was going to teach, but, I mean, I'm doing teaching in a different way. So, and then I was going to do giveaways, but then I don't really have much of a head count to give, it's like, and yeah, I don't have much of a head count right now to give things away to people. So, um, I guess you're up. You want to learn. Mm. Yeah, I'll mail you one. But you said you're in the U.S., so that's cool. Are you in California? Oh, cool. Yeah. So basically, authorizing Officer Tuesday at this particular point, there's a lot that I can master. That we can master, but whatever we've exhibited mastery in, I know from my, I don't have to put in extra work. That's what I was being told, this whole time. Tina, you don't need to prove yourself with the accolades or whatever. You don't need to prove yourself with the Olympics, the gymnastics that happened today. You don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to, even if you made errors, the wisest ones are able to see, all the bullshit that you're talking about. And they're within the subtleties, but I kid you not, the flicker of my lip, was constant. It was incessant. And, it's like, I'm giving these signals for a reason. But, yeah, you don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to, jump through hoops or whatever. The point, you've already made yourself known. It's what you can do and whatever. The thing is that we receive these, this email, company-wide about, performance reviews coming through. And I didn't know whether or not I was eligible to do that, even though it was for all employees. And it emphasized that. And my contract originally said, you're ineligible for, a raise for this coming year or whatever. But we might, it was very casual. And then, I just know things are not 100% set in stone, so I'm not going to let anybody box me in. But anyway, I started worrying about it. I'm like, with today, there was a little fraction of today where I was just thinking, well, she got what she wanted. She saw some mistakes. She was able to kind of flaunt it about and cover her ass. And I don't know. I just if I'm working with that every single day, I don't, what's the incentive? Whether I make one mistake or 5 mistakes, I'm still doing way better than the previous girl that they had before. So, what? I keep hearing these beeps. It's 100%. And it's I don't even, what's the incentive? I should just, I mean, this is confirming it's, you get what you get within, the time that I'm there. And I'm not going to stress myself out if somebody wants to position me in a hot seat. And, I know I do good. I know my intentions are correct. I know I'm not bullshitting anybody. So, for a while I've been, working really, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And that was, kind of, all last week. But, I don't know, man. I just, like, it doesn't matter how long of a stretch it feels like I go for. If I just have this, like, one day where somebody, like, a supposed superior wants to fuck it up, you know, they wipe their feet on you, then, you know, like, wait, okay, whatever, you know, move on. All right, sorry, just venting. Mississippi. Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you so very much. Yeah, I would like to send you something. But I have to protect my my arena. So when I send, like, if you're open to it, I will send something over, a deck or two, you know, something. But I won't have a return to sender address just because I did away with my P.O. box, and I just have my physical address, and I don't want to be dishing that out right now. No. Oh, really cool. I guess don't leave it in the comments, but I guess email me. Yeah, email me, and I'll give you, I don't know if I'm a cheap ass, so I'm probably not going to give you a tracking number, but I think on USPS mail there is a tracking number, but it's not like FedEx where they're liable to, like, fixate upon that tracking number. So I can do that. Oh, it's in my description box on, like, or my about me page, I think. It's just totheinnerwild@gmail.com. Yeah, that'll be good. Oh shoot. Sister of Water. So that's the Page of Cups in reverse. You know what I'm hearing? It's like kind of, there's double messages to these things, and it's, you know how they say it's a double entendre, but there's no sexual type of, like, feels to this. I don't feel like, I'm not feeling sexual. To tell you the truth, my belt is feeling pretty tight right now. And I'm really wanting to charge into my pokey, so give me a second. So do you have any favorite readers so far? It just fell. It's karma. Resurrection. So, I guess, you know, I'd have to say that if I didn't have all this story time and all of these, like, mental gymnastics and occultist Olympics, I wouldn't be able to share my stories with you, to give you examples. You know, there was a person named Sage, but she stopped making videos. There's several people with the name Sage. You know what I realized? And you're gonna have to, like, let me know on this one too. Anyone, I noticed that anyone who has Rose in their like, screen name thing, I forget what you call it, but anyone who has the name Rose anywhere in their name, it's not like I don't like them. I've always known them to be unethical, like fake. I tried to, and they can seem so encouraging and all of that, but all of them I've had to, like, flick off, you know. So that's just a little, like, FYI for me. That's my experience. So, like, I recently vowed to myself that I was not going to listen to anybody with the name Rose in there, just because gosh, there have been, like, 2 dozen maybe, if not more. All of them. Mmm. 3 of Cups and King of Pentacles. This is absolutely victorious. This is being a boss, and likewise other bosses celebrating with me. It's Holy Communion time. It's a community. You've literally seen someone named Rose in a tarot live chat. Here? You haven't had enough experience with someone named Rose, but I've seen someone with that name and had some emoji. No, I've visited so many, and there are certain clues into who has like fuck around energy, like fake energy, whatever energy. Like, I've just learned like there are certain things to look out for without even jumping into their reading. Like, I test myself before I jump in, and I still leave myself open-ended. So, like, I expose myself to basically, like, I don't know, 2.5 readings or something like that. And sometimes, like, I don't know, 30 readings. And it's like, oh my God, no. I gotta be more careful. But, there's something always wrong. Anyway, did I tell you thank you in this reading, in this particular sitting, to like thank you for saving me from the foot fetish like person? Like, it just seems so like out of this world to me. It just felt like a joke. I don't know. I didn't know how to take it. I didn't understand, like, what is, it's weird. Okay, 7 of Cups again in reverse, and 8 of Cups in reverse. I didn't know we put the 7 of Cups back in here, but okay. Oh, this is an obvious comeback. Like, there's a huge turnaround with me. Well, with the energies as they currently stand. Some are faking it, and some are for real. But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what this whole week is gonna hold. Like, I don't... Like, today, it was like, I gotta take my blessings, which is, like, I stuck through it. I got through it. I got messaging. I was able to learn from what's happening. Like, things are so obvious. It was just like, I don't even know what to say about it. I just let people, like, pretend like they have the power that they want, you know? Just let them, like, stomp their feet and think that they're winning, and, you know, let them tire themselves out. It's all good. I don't feel like babysitting you. I don't feel like, no, I don't know. It was, I'm glad with how I held up today. I did good. Yeah, I did pretty good. Oh, thank you. And it was strange. It wasn't the live stream for that. Yeah. They should have went to OnlyFans. Yeah, maybe it was Someone I know. I don't, maybe, yeah. I don't know. Like, it just seems like, you know, like juvenile, like trick or treat, you know, that kind of thing. And I don't know. I still don't take offense to it. I just know next time with that I should tune in faster, and I forget that I can be an admin and kick them out. I forgot. Anyway, last words for now, and then I'm gonna head on out. Because I still got half. Oh my gosh. Are you free? What is it? There's 2 cards here. Oh. Okay, we have 9 of Pentacles extroverted and the Magician in reverse. What does that mean? Magus in reverse. Temperance. Okay. So, okay. I was worried because you just told me that you like the Magician card. But when it's in reversal, it's definite fuckery. But I asked for a clarifier, and we have Temperance in upright. So this is a Magician working the undercurrents, just like helping doing the traffic controller stuff in the undercurrents. And it's like, this is kind of like independent work. Like sometimes you just have to like stand up for yourself. You have to stand up, and but there's no real fight here. It's just helping, like doing the traffic controller of the 9 of Pentacles. So just what abundance really is. So it's kind of redirecting things to go like, here, this is where you're gonna like go to, how do I say it? This is where you're gonna flow, and this is where you're going to basically go downstream, basically. So that's what it feels like. It did feel like a joke for sure. Bottom of the deck is... Oh, it's an open channel. It's Ace of Cups. Phantasmic. Top of the deck is the Lover's card. What? Are interesting. Are you my kin? I don't know. You're the Queen of Swords in reverse. Does that mean that you're a bitch? Or does that mean that we are a bitch? Brother of Water, Knight of Cups. I feel like there's something that's withheld, like your tongue, like you can't say it, like you're not supposed to say. I don't know, because this is a Knight of Cups. That's kind of like romantic fondness, but it's like cat got your tongue too. Yeah, I feel like that. Can you send your email in the chat? Hold on, let me see. Can I do it? Hold on. There we go. How do I do it? Shoot. Do I know how to do it? Plus? No? How do I do it? Yeah, we got romance. We got romance. We did. Double time. Holy smokes. This is like... this is like Shabba. This is Mr. Lover. Yeah, but Queen of Swords in reverse. I hardly ever get like cat caught your tongue or like I won't say. Then the Knight of Cups. What's the deal with this? 6 of Pentacles. I don't know. It's good exchanges at the very least. That's what we can say. Yeah, that's all that we can say. Boop. 4 of Wands. So you're good. You feel good energy. You're good energy. Long-term good energy. Like, I could travel with you. That's what it's saying. You're that kind. You're that kind of kin. Oopsie. There we go. What does it say? You know, Spirit has been keeping you away from you knowing anything about your biological father. Oh, that's why. That's crazy. Spirit gone crazy. Why do you think that? I gotta ask. Why do you feel like that? Archangel Michael, what do you want to say for this person over here? With what they just said. Nine of Wands. I'm told to pick 3 cards, okay? Three of Swords in reverse. The Tower in reverse. What the frick? Yeah. It's weird. Like, it's basically what you just reiterated. You asked other tarot people about him, and they wouldn't give me much. You know what this says? Okay, usually when I start up the question, especially if somebody shares with me, it just reiterates itself. Like, these are the base cards. This is the prefix, like the header card to what's going to be read. And it's just kind of solidifying the energy so that we can, like, ask based on this. So it's like you've showed up, like, hit several peaks, like, you know, traveling, trying to figure out, like, you're just trying to show up and trying to, like, put, like, the Batman spotlight out, like, you know, like, it's, oh my gosh, it's kind of sad, I'm sorry. Like, you're asking for help, you're, like, putting it out there, like, Dad, I'm here, you know, that kind of thing. I didn't expect that. Because I don't see, like, sadness in you, but just saying that is really, is actually sad. The feeling of having to put your feelers out there and then seeing, like, all those mountains, like, all of those peaks that you tried to, like, okay, over here, this is the highest point that I've gotten, like, you know, I went to Ancestry.com or whatever, I was right here, and then, like, I'm looking around, and I'm like, there's other fucking mountains, motherfucker. So you get back down in order to get to another mountain, and you're like, hey, this one looks, you know, whatever, like, no, it wasn't this mountain, it was that mountain. So you go down, and then you're going to another mountain, and you're, like, you're doing that, you know. You're also asking for help, you know. It's like you're looking for a missing person or something, and then you show, like, you're traveling around. You're also, on top of what I was just telling you, you're sharing, like, this photograph. Have you seen this person? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because he used to go to this school or whatever. And do you know, like, what, I don't know, Marcella or whatever, you know, just, like, it's kind of like that. And so you're going through this search. I didn't even know that you were, like, bent on it, but at the same time, it's like, I read this part before I even read this part, really, but it all just, like, flushed into here. And here, it's like, okay, you know that there was a decision that was made. You don't really know 100% why, but it's kind of a ruckus, it's kind of a mess, and you already know what you're headed into, like, what possibly that storyline might be. You might have heard some hearsay about it, but generally the Tower moment in reverse, it's like after a decision has been made, maybe several, there's cleanup involved. It's the tower moment is kind of like a messy thing, but it's the nature of life. And so when you're approaching this like freaking search, you're telling like the divine, like you're kind of tempering yourself, and you're like, I promise I won't get hurt. I promise whatever it is I find out, it's going to be okay. I like, you're just making these promises to yourself where you're like, I can handle it. It's going to be whatever it is. Like it'll be okay. It'll be like, I can't, it's hard just wondering. It's like, I'm a big girl now. Like I have more resources. Like I know how to navigate the world. I just kind of like want to know. And yeah, so there's that. Okay. Archangel Michael, is there anything that you want to say with regards to that? To this person here, okay? Seven of Pentacles, the Garden in reverse. That's a good thing, okay? The Empress card. What the frick? Oh my god. Okay, and what is that? The screen, Nine of Swords. Okay. Okay. So the Garden card in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, is always about harvesting. It's always about like getting, like, it's long awaited for. You're growing this thing, you're tending to this garden, there's only so much you can do, and sometimes it's a waiting game for things to flourish. Okay, so the first gut feeling that I got from that was that you're going to get what you're looking for. You will find what it is that you're looking for. Because you put a lot of love into the search and into your life. You use the same applications that you do for yourself to navigate this world, and you do it very lovingly. So it comes naturally for you to be able to apply those rules of conduct, and like TLC goes a long way, and it's you're not just like you do that in most, if not all, applications, including searching for something you're not certain that you will find. But there's something guiding you right behind you. It's like the sense of bravery, but it's also kind of ancestral too. That's at your crowning chakra. Like, you know you can handle this. Because I sense, it's not like, I don't see fearlessness in her face. Like, it's not like, I'm gonna, how do I say it? I think there's something protective. There's a protective aura around you that's very grounding, and it is ancestral. So you don't have to like over accentuate that kind of quality. It's just, it's in your auric field. So anyway, they cannot stress that enough. However, there's something like black and white on a TV screen here. It's almost like sometimes you get really stressed out about this stuff. It's almost like, you know, like WandaVision, like the TV thing. You know what show I'm talking about, right? It's like WandaVision. Like, you have these like excellent capabilities. However, sometimes like it seems like you're making things up to more than what they actually are. So it's almost like you're imagining things the way that you kind of want them to be. That's WandaVision. And so it's like a black and white screen. Do you see that? Like all of these images, like of how things are portrayed in the media. I'm not demonizing the media, but it's just like when certain like scenarios are proposed to you, it's inevitable that you would kind of take in some of that. So I just feel like that's some of that there. True. you do get stressed out and haven't seen WandaVision. WandaVision. It's like one of the Marvel characters or whatever, but look it up, like, as far as WandaVision, the TV series, and watch a couple of them, and it's kind of like, if you've seen, like, I Love Lucy, like 1950s black and white television, and it pops into color, but it's kind of modernized on content, you should watch that. You should try it. But, you know, yeah, she can change reality, definitely. So if you, like, watch that, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you look at that. It's kind of like a projection screen where, but in here, it's kind of like nightmarish. There are certain things that are like beasts unknown. Anyway, let me just see relative to these cards here. Well, whatever it is you're going to face, I'm shown that you're not, it's not going to hurt you. No. I think it's about time, though. Something about the water, though. Something about the water that's big here. I don't know why. It's something big that has to do with water. But with that person, there's something very turbulent, a foreboding of turbulence here. Yeah, yeah, that's what they're saying here. Okay, well, that's good. I was told my biological mother thinks about me every night. Also, you live by the reservoir. Wait, you haven't, you were not raised by your biological mother or father? Am I getting that correctly? Because it shows me, I'll show you in a second. Okay. Give me a sec, okay? Here, your feet are in the water. I'm quite comfortable in it. It's nature to you, second nature to you. Here, there's turbulence. It's almost like a storm, like a pirate ship in a storm. It's super turbulent, crashing about everywhere. Destruction. I would say more destruction than I would say decay. Turbulent. Something big about the water too, though, because joining the Tower and the Empress card is the garden in reversal. And in order to like nurse a garden, you have to give it water. And it's kind of showing me that on the top, which is where her feet are. So it's like, do you see where the water is? So I think you're going to get your answers, or you're going to kind of meet or see him It's a water, something like that. Yeah, something about the water that'll give you more answers. I don't know why. It looks like, kind of like this person is drowning, and I don't know if it's physical or if it's not. But if you've ever worked with a pendulum, it's also showing me to try and work with a pendulum. You know, a pendulum, and also experiment doing that by the water. I don't even know why, but yeah. You think he loves nature like you do? Yeah. Okay, let me look at it again one more time. Give me a second. So hidden here is also the strength card. Like your back. You have a very strong back, like a good backbone. Because strength in another deck has like red roses all about him. So you see? So I don't know, sometimes you're not given much information. You're only given how much you're supposed to know in order to do the little scavenger hunt thing. Like, they don't want to ruin it for you. So, Archangel Michael, anything else that you want to... you know what? I feel like I'm going to shuffle it without turning the cards, like, this way or that. I'm not going to turn it all one way. I'm just going to shuffle them and see what Archangel Michael wants to convey for you. Is there anything else that you want to convey for her? Queen of Swords in reverse again. I think it's important for you to stay objective to the truths that you might uncover. I don't know, I feel like I need something more to that. It just feels like Two of Cups, Sacred Cord, and 10 of Wands in reverse. Well, definitely you two are connected. Oh my God. You know what? 100%. This is what okay. So you said that he likes nature. We saw water in both of your arenas. What was in between it was, what was it? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the garden. So that's getting, like, it's harvesting. It's getting what you have anticipated. It's receiving that. It's coming to fruition. And so when I'm seeing this here, you see like this wind, this like infinity sign. It's you see it in the Magician card too, for sure. But that's the Queen of Swords. And then we see like kind of a dance here, where you're both surfing the waves, you know. This is actually called Sacred Cord, you know. So there's something about like doing, like, connecting there by the water, and the like an angel kind of bringing you together. Do you understand? Like, this is what it's saying. You see, like, this, so it's like you're thinking alike. There's some kind of telepathic, like, connection that you guys are connected, you see. So you two are going to meet somewhere in, like, water affiliated. I don't even understand how that is, but so 10 of Wands, it's going to release a lot. I don't know what it's going to release a lot for, I want to say, the both of you. That's interesting. Bottom of the deck is 5 of Cups. I think there's something about drinking, though. But I don't know, like, but someone cleaning up as well. Because these are the 4 cards that are on the bottom. Oh, yeah. Send me your email in the chat. Or I think some people are here, so if you're okay with that, I can do that. But anyway, you'll see it in my About Me page, my email. So anyway, you see it's like, this is a good saying goodbye card, but these look like fireworks here. And then the spilling of, like, would you choose water over wine? Hold the wheel and drive. Incubus, right? And then this is like 7 of Swords in reverse. That's like no bullshitting, no lies. And then this is the healing card right here, healing and contemplation. And this is setting it in stone. This is the Hierophant card, which, like, you set standards for yourself. You become more of a respectable and respected individual. So there's something about that here. Those were the bottom 4 cards. It's kind of like the secret sauce. But that's your reading, little lady. Yeah, I hope that helps you. Give you some, like, clues to that. We did channel in a couple of songs for you. I forgot what the other one is, but, yeah, that's that for now. But I gotta go. I just wanted to, send you back, a thank you. Alright, so, where's my freaking thing? Give me a second. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, so thank you for all donations provided. Oh, bye. Light and love. They are received and appreciated accordingly. So upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with that sequence of rollout. In light and love, I close these portals in this reading. Now.